Bunny Bunny Taxi. Eh? Why are we like we get to channels? Welcome to Bunny TV. Bunny TV. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to be out earlier, but the motherhood in me just had to nap. And guys, your girl is here to gist to you guys concerning love matter. Your love is wicked. Say your love is wicked, but the things that you do me is wicked. Yes, we want to talk about love. Love. Let me see if I can bring this down a bit. But there's no need but it's alright. So coming guys, let me see if I'm live. Let me see if I'm live. Thank you to the amazing people I have on here. The supporters that have stayed with me through thick and thin. This girl appreciates ya all. This girl, not the carry on that they play. I thank you guys so much. Please thumbs up as you come in. No powerful English, but God is powerful at the end of the day. So I want to talk about Zogie. I saw a video. She's a creator on the street of YouTube. I'm going to let you guys know what her name is in a bit. So those that are interested can go check her out. Please tap the screen as you come in. Sometimes when I see conversations like this, I like to come on the live stream section and we can talk about it. Yeah, I like to. Before we go into Zogie's video, so the title of the video is I Have Given Up on Love. I am burnt out. So Zogie, let's remove our volume first because we've not started. Her name is Zogie the Jiminy. Zogie the Jiminy. All right, let's give her that shout out. Shout out to her for us analyzing a video about love to her. And this is Zogie. You guys can feel free to go check her out. I'm using the front camera, so maybe I don't know. So that is her. So when I saw this video and I watched it, I'm like, no man, these are some of the things I come to gist to my girlies here on the live stream. We come to have conversations like this every now and then. And seriously guys, life is stressful enough. Life is hard. Like you go through so much on your day-to-day already, then coming on the live on YouTube and everywhere is just news of bad in Nigeria, bad in this country. But come on, we need somewhere where we can just have conversations sometimes that are not strong, where we can just unwind, and we can just do our thing, so, and that was why, hey Jaron, welcome. And that's why I like to do videos like this. When I see conversational videos like this that all women can relate to, guys can also chip in their thoughts, mothers that are married, single ladies that we have on the channel, single mothers, those that are still looking for love, that have not given up. Like Zogie said, she's giving up. Jaren is saying hi to everyone. So I'm going to just play because I know this is new and some of my audience, they might not all be on ground. When they come, they can all catch up later on. All right, so we're just going to flow with the audience that we have. We don't want to waste time, so let's just get into the gist already. For those that want to check out the creator, I called her name already, so you can feel free to go check her out. Please thumbs up the live stream as you come in. Before we go and do girly talk, I told you guys that I started skincare. Hey, I did not know that this is what people have been enjoying. No, I'll just be like, look at my skin. Can you guys see me? I used to have very dark kinikon here, and it's fading out. Hey, I didn't know that this is what you guys used to enjoy for all these skincare things. Taking care of your skin. You're even likely not to even be getting breakouts. Hey, Jaron, do you also do skincare? Before we enter into the video first, let me know, like, because I know some women will relate to this. Do you also do skincare, Jaron? Do you do? Hey, I just did John since. Let me just buy some small product that I've not even used expensive one. No, this one is just cheap product that I bought. 7,000. Titi said I should wear. Hey, Mama Five, no wonder your skin used to glow. Hey, you people did not tell me these things since. I was just you guys on my vlog channel, Princess Banigo. You can go and check it out. That me normally, if I just pour water on my body, I just use coconut oil on my leg, on my ear. I'm good. I don't do skincare. And I'll say, Jaron says she don't have time for skincare. Jaron is sick. Jaron, please, I want to beg you. Just use a good face toner. Look at me giving tips. Make una no carry me play. Just use a good Jaron. You don't even need to do anything too much. Clean your face. Use a good face toner and sunscreen. Which skincare you they use? Show us your skin. Show us your skin has improved. Show us your skin has improved. Yes, so. And I've not used it for long, Titi. I'm going to show you on the vlog channel, Princess Baniga. I'll show you guys what I bought on the vlog channel. Titi, look at me now. Look at me. Without this, no, I'm not using ring light. I'm filming on natural light, though. So this is my skin without ring light. See, the breakout, like the dark kiniko is disappearing. Yeah, I need to get a good moisturizer. Use retinol at night only. I'm going to buy it, 105. Let me walk. Let me get money on YTTTT. Because this one, I'm going to buy it. Let me walk. I'm going to buy that retinol. Anything that they say they used to buy, I will buy now. 105. In short, I'll come and meet you on Instagram so you will list it for me. 105. I will write you. 105. When you are free, just write it, but I will still write you. Women, especially when you've gotten to this age, you are in your, let's just say you are in your, once you enter this 30-something, don't leave your skin. I beg. Once you enter 30-something, don't leave your skin. Don't sleep on it. Don't say, my skin is still good. That was when I was in my 20s. I used to feel like, I have very good skin, so I don't bother. Do you guys understand? I don't bother. I will just leave myself. Once the only thing I was using was one very cheap cleanser. Very cheap. It wasn't even up to 1,000 because it was very small. That was what I use occasionally. Mom of I said 30-something is too late. Okay, Mom of I have school also. Which age is the best to start this? Please take care of your skin, women. Your skin will feel firmer. You can see my skin now. Hey, are you guys not seeing me? Mom of I said start in your 20s. You see, start in your 20s. Oh me, I wish I knew. I used to just do only cleanser when I was in my 20s. Then, after I started giving birth, I didn't even care anymore. I'm going for school runs. I'll just leave myself like one this thing. Now, my husband used to help me to press people on my face. Now, there's nothing for him to press. There's nothing since I started doing skincare. And don't say because you don't have breakouts, you don't have pimple, also you won't do it. See, I beg, women, I beg. I'm that kind of person that will just be like, I beg. Is it not just, don't leave your skin. Take care of your skin. You see, I'm going to preach it. On my vlog channel, that is one thing I'm going to be preaching now. Don't leave your skin. If it's ordinary, simple things, you don't even need to break your bank. These ones that I'm using, they are not even over expensive, and I saw results. And I'm thinking, if I not buy expensive one, what will happen? That means my skin will be like butter. Hey, no wonder one of my skin will be glowing anyhow. One of I said, don't for any reason press people. 105, I have learned. Those are what gave me all this dark thing here. But there we go. Don't press the pimple for any reason. 105. It leaves scar, yes. I beg go. People when they press people for me, because I don't press them again. No. If you not see, I'm gonna just leave her. If I'm going to watch my live stream, if not, I'm going to go hear this one. I'm not going to press again, 105. Those are things that gave me scars on my face. I beg, let's go into Ziggy's gist, Jare. I just had to put this one for my girlies, my mamas that are here. My people that are here, I just had to leave it because I'm loving my skin. I just decided to invest small money, very small money. It's not so small. Princess, don't be talking like that. Don't be an ungrateful person. God, I'm sorry. Because this thing I'm calling small money, it's not small like that, but it's not plenty. For many people or for some people, it's not a big deal. God, I'm sorry. I'm nowhere yet. I'm not bragging. I beg, forgive me. I don't want to ever be ungrateful. But you guys understand, I'm just like, let me just even remove this one and just do something for myself. The year is winding down. Let me, I said it in the beginning of the year that those are the things I wanted to do. Abby, welcome. Abby, I'm talking about skincare. Like the live stream, I'm talking about skincare. Abby, can you see my skin? This is my skin close up. No ring lights. Breakout fume. Just small skincare. I say, let me start doing like you people. I'll be there, mom of 5 them. I say, all this work on YouTube, self, you take small and just do something. Look at the results. Breakout is running, the skin is giving. It's well low. You people did not inform me on time. Mom of 5, you did not love me quick. You did not inform me on time that princess, what are you doing for your skin? Even Abby self. And Jaron now say that she don't even have time for that one at all. But Jaron, you have time, oh. You have time. Early morning when you wake up, before you carry the children to school, before you start cooking. Oh, you've been hearing, Abby. Anyway, let's go into. We've already given for 10 minutes for this my talk. Good, you're beginning to take it. Yes, so let me do like you people now, Abby. You understand? Well, I think I wanted to start with these products and see the result. I like what I'm seeing. Yes, Jaron, you will do it. You will do it. You will do it. I will be on your case. Anytime I see you, I will drag you. Jaron, have you started? Even if it's just the cleanser, the moisturizer, the face serum. Look at me. I know name of something now. Name of face care. I want to buy night cream. Oh, this video is not for all this chit chat. We'll come and do it later. Let's get into this G so that people that are not our OG, when they come, they will not now click out. You understand? We'll do this one in another video. Or we'll just come and gist with you guys one day. Let's talk about this one. It will be StreamYard safe. Yeah, so just simple routine. I'm not doing anything over the top. Oh, just cleans. Face serum, then moisturizer. Mom of 5 I said retinol at night is good. I will look into that. So not anything. Anyway, guys, I'm talking about Zogie. I saw a video that she did, and she said, I have given up on love. Hey, Zeno, darling, how you doing, my love? Don't have to do too much, CBH. Yes, so yes, you don't need to do too much, really. Yeah, I used to see some people that, and that was why I was always, not scared to go into it, because you will see them, oh, I use this on my face, I use this, what comes, I use this, they'll pack everything like this. I said, I won't keep person. It happened. But I just told myself, I beg, let me do the basic, and those little basic I did, I'm seeing the little difference on my face. Anyway, let's go into the video, because that is why I am here for you guys. Please thumbs up as you come in, and for those that would watch to this point, please forgive us for ranting, or rather me for ranting. Cleanse, tone, moisture. These are basically what I'm doing. I cleanse, I tone, but I don't have I have a moisturizer, but it's old, so I want to get a new one. So yeah, it is what it is. I want to get a new moisturizer. Let me adjust this camera. Yeah. Oh, Jana said she will start. Oh, this is why we are here for each other. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling like I am 25 right now. When it starts working, you'll be happy to add more. Yes, Abby. Like, you'll be happy. Like, right now, I'm motivated. When Mama 5 said retinol, I'm like, Reti what? You registered in the EDO. Registered. Please, thumbs up. Oh, all our village people. I don't know where you are by this time, but it's okay. You're going to join in. And I'm sure I'm going to go and write what's her name? I'm going to write her, Abby. You know her also. She's always on our live streams. I've not seen her on the street for a while. I don't know. I'm going to write her later on Instagram and check on her, how she's doing. AMJ. I simply am going to write her later on IG and just check on her, because I've not seen her on the street for a while. Probably she's just observing from behind the scenes. But I thank you all for coming to stick it out with me. Let's just get into Zogie's video already. Yeah. So let's listen to what our intro sounds like.
Nice restaurant. The guy taking you to a nice restaurant doesn't mean anything, because when his wife and his kids call him,
this is our intro. Let's let it fast.
Anymore. The things that happened to me this year is crazy.
We are here for it, girl.
If you want to find out why I've decided to give up on love, then make sure you stay tuned. Or if you're there, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into this video. Now, guys, I know I've made similar type of videos before where I'm like, I've given up on dating, I've deleted dating apps, Now, today is the Godfather. Before I would say I've given up on dating. That's there. I will also say I've deleted all dating apps. That's there. Now I have reached the epitome. I have got to the top of the mountain where I've given up on love. And that's all encompasses. Listen, English is not my first language. That includes dating that for men in real life, for men online, just dating in general, because it's been long. Now, in terms of story times, I said in a few videos before, yeah, when it comes to what has actually happened, what has actually transpired this year, wait till Vlogmas. Guys, wait till Vlogmas. But just all in all, in terms of how I'm feeling about my love life in dating and men in general, that's why I want to touch base with you guys and speak about it today. Now, you guys know, in the start of the year, yeah, I had a hiatus from dating for men in general. Like, men from my past in 2023 popped up. But you guys know one thing I said I am standing on and I stood on, God is my witness, is no one from 2023 shall be persistent in 2024. Don't mean they didn't try you. Don't mean that they'll devilish nincompoops. Them Verbagons, yeah, don't mean that they didn't try to resurface, but I said be gone. When I didn't allow anyone from 2023 to make like any permanent fittings or any place in my life in 2024. So I felt like, okay, I made a video last year saying that was the worst year of dating. Yeah, I just approached dating wrongly. I'll do things for the plot. So I said this year I need someone that's intentional, and I need someone that's not trying to be a pen pal, trying to like someone who's actually going to be intentional on seeing me, planning out dates from the start. They're like, no one is telling me, oh, we're going to go with the flow. I need to be hearing and seeing that you want a relationship from the very onset. Like, because the guys I date are 31 years and above. Bro, you should know what you're doing. I'm not being funny. I'm not trying to age discriminate. But what do you mean I'm seeing where life takes me? Life better take you to the altar. It might not be with me, but you're off. Especially guys, I think one guy died at 35. What do you mean you're trying to see his early days? You're trying to see where not the early days, but he's like just I just jump back into dating. Brother, you're gonna be in 5 years. You're gonna be 40 years old. But anyways, that's between him and his little what. But yeah, so I approached dating completely different this year. Anyone that did not make a plan, like an actual concrete date within 3 days or two, even I can't lie, I'll give you 48 hours because, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, oh, what's your favorite color? Oh, where was your last relationship? Oh, what do you want? What do you want? And if, you can ask me in person. You can ask me in person. So I was very much like, if they're not trying.
Okay, so I like Zogie already. I like her I like her mindset and her mentality already, and her approach to dating. Okay, like she's not yet to waste time with you. If you are not making plans to take this thing to the next level, oh boy, no. Okay, and I don't mean like, okay, next level, let's start hitting the bed. No, next level, like, okay, we've met each other, let's fix a date, let's go out and get to know each other in person. Don't tell me you are 31, you are 32, you are 35 and you don't even have a direction for your life. You still want to say, oh, I want to see where life takes me. At 35, you'll be 40 in 5 years. That's what she's saying. So you just want to see where life will take you. You don't whine. I like her already. Let's keep listening.
Trying to see me, not spend money, but actually be intentional about dating me and actually getting to know me. I am not on it. And guys, every single guy has done that. There hasn't been a lot of guys, because I've been in a relationship for the best part of the year. Everyone done that. And this is my problem.
Abby said, I watch Zogie occasionally. I think a big part of the issue she faced is the fact that she was plus size. Oh, she used to be big, yeah. I just came across that channel, funny enough. I think I've seen one on a few videos, but I didn't bother going back to check. Oh, I think I should really check her channel. I see, you see.
I realized a guy can take you to the nicest restaurant in the world. He can take you to the rooftop on London Bridge, Canary Wharf, all of them know. That doesn't stop him from being a demon.
Yes, so I agree.
If a guy has money, spending money is not a problem. And that's one thing us ladies need to understand. For us who are dating to marry, I am dating to marry. I can't lie. Like, now I want it to be, it's not been a case where we're seeing where it goes. As I said, for me, like, I'm not saying, oh, the next person I date, I'm going to marry, but I want someone who wants marriage and who first wants to commit the relationship and does want to get married one day. A guy taking you to a nice restaurant doesn't mean anything, because when his wife and his kids call him, oh, no. When his girlfriend of 4 years calls him, but the foolery that the guy has gone on in his life in general, his mentality towards women, his mentality towards God might be absolutely crazy and just not aligned with you. There was one date I went on relatively recently, and this is how you know I'm over it. The guy said, let's go to one restaurant in London Bridge called 1751. It's right next to the river, very nice, very cute, beautiful, right? Do you know what I told the guy? I said, because he lived in Croydon, innit? Yeah, and that was a stretch. Obviously, he wanted to impress me, us to go to a nice place. I said, let's go Slurp. I'm going to include a picture of Slurp. Slurp is essentially me saying to the guy, take me to Nando's, because I cannot be bothered. It doesn't matter if the guy takes you, as long as the guy has a decent income and the guy knows how to take care of a woman. Taking you to a nice restaurant does not guarantee that he's going to be a good person. It doesn't.
I agree with that. Taking you to a nice restaurant does not mean that the guy is a good person. Some men, even people will call them equine, so they are ready to spend that money. Take you to a very nice restaurant, treat you nice, make you, swoon you over, that's the word, in that beginning stage, and then they will still end up being demons, wicked, evil. Some just want to even come and, do all those things so that they will just get into your, yes. So I agree with her. So she's like, let's go to any restaurant. I can't be bothered by all those, oh, you're trying to win me over, take me to a nice restaurant. We help. I agree.
Taking you to a nice restaurant does not guarantee that he's going to be a good person.
At all.
It doesn't guarantee anything. If you actually really want to get to know the person and really know what he's about, them trying to, I think because men know that women like to be wined and dined, so they would suggest that and continuously want to take you to these nice places to hide the fact that they have so much going on, and mentally they're just not there. Physically, emotionally, they are just not there. Emotionally, availability is something that is an alien to them. They don't know what that is. So that's why I said, yeah, let's go Slurp, because it will get to, I think for me, and this is where I've changed. I used to think, no, you need to take me to the nicest place here. I feel like as long as the guy is willing to do that, as long as he's happy to do that, I don't need to be taken to the nicest restaurant every single time.
Right.
Because I'm trying to get to know you as a person.
Right.
I'm trying to see whether we are compatible. At this stage in life, I'm not really caring about, oh, I want to eat steak or I want to be taken to the nicest restaurant. It's fine. I've been there, done that. Like, it's really not that deep. Now I really want to know, in a more casual and calm setting, who are you as a person? Now, it's kind of hard saying this here, because you would think that, okay, if that's the case, or if a guy says, let's just go Nando's, you'll be fine with it. No, excuse me, what? Who are you taking Nando's? Me? Can you? Is the face card not given?
Yes, Joyce, she's a YouTuber on the street. Welcome, Joyce. We're talking relationship, okay, Joyce? Welcome in. I beg, this Zogie, she's hilarious. So you guys, I'm sure you can hear Lady T, my darling, welcome. Yes, we're talking relationship, how giving up on love, and just in general. Thank you, Choice. Skincare is working. It's not you know how it's possible, but it's not that Nelo's friend or Choice. This one is not Nelo's friend that is married. This one is she's a single lady in the UK.
The face card not given? That is one under with you. First day, your mother man. But at least, like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, if he suggests, at least it's like the willingness. Because for me, yeah, it's okay. If he suggests, okay, let's go to somewhere nice, yeah, cool. And I might suggest.
So please, to my women in the house, so single, I mean married, whatever. If it was you and a guy suggested that they wanted to take you on a date to a very nice place, do you think, oh, because you're not yet married, you'll not tell him, oh, let's just go to one place like that is not so expensive, at least you want to get to know him. If it's me, I don't agree with her on that one, because she's saying, oh, at this stage in her life, she wants to get to know the man, she wants to get to know him. So it's not about, all those fancy restaurants. Duh. If I were single and I meet a guy and he's suggesting to take me to a fancy restaurant, I will go to the fancy restaurant with my full chest. Thank you, Choice. I will go to a fancy restaurant with my full chest, eat the fancy food, and I will still get to know him. I will not say because, oh, I want to get to know him, then let's just go to one restaurant that is closed. For what? You want to take me on a date, don't you? Take me to that fancy restaurant. I love good life too, Choice. Now I be waiting. She's saying here that, she's done that, all those fancy things. Which kind? Take me to the fancy restaurant. We will discuss there. Yes, thank you, Lady T. Take me to the fancy restaurant, Biko. It will help me to know you more. In short, when I am in that fancy place, my brain will be thinking, well, you don't take me to Abeg. I don't agree with her on that part. I don't agree. That is what she wants, Sha, is fine. But everybody with their own. Which kind? I mean, can't go here. Take me to the fancy restaurant. Let me look good. And I will ask you the questions I want to ask you. I won't be swooned by, the place that I am seeing, and I will not know what to ask you, or I will just be so amazed by how beautiful the place is. Only me, my head goes still there. I will ask you what I want to ask you. Nikini, hi.
I'm actually just something more casual, but at least that ticks the box where I know that you are okay, like kind of taking a woman to somewhere that's nice. But also,
women, our problem is too much. Our problem is too much. She's the person that said, okay, if you want to take me to a fancy place, I will say no. And now she's saying, oh, but don't come and say you want to take me to Nando's. Don't come and say you want to take me to where it's not cheap. Let me be the one to decide to go to the cheap place. That one is not bad. Susan, my love, welcome. That one is not bad, okay? But I beg, let him just take you to the fancy place. How can somebody suggest to take you to a nice restaurant and you're saying, oh, you want to go to, sorry, I beg, just go to the nice restaurant, enjoy what you want to enjoy, converse with him, and you go back to your house. Maybe on the next date, if he now suggests another nice restaurant, you can now say no. Yes, now Lady T, the fancy place, your brain go open. Please thumbs up the live stream. Okay, let me make Choice a moderator now. She has always been my amazing moderator on this channel. So, my people, as I'm saying, don't come and Abeg, Zogie, I don't agree completely with this part, but it's okay. It's your rules. We hear you.
But also, if you are truly that kind of guy where you want to go to nice places, you want to take the girl you're dating to nice places, nothing is stopping us for our 4th or 5th day, or just down the line, us going to those places. Does that make sense? It doesn't need to be a rush. It doesn't. If we meet and we're compatible, there's nothing stopping us from going to those places. But I realized, I went to the nice place, I went to the nice restaurant, I got the nice food, I got the nice drinks. Do you know what this guy turned around to say? And guys, this is why I've given up, because even guys that say they're intentional, blah, blah, blah. This guy was talking about, one thing about me, I don't want to have, babies. He said he don't have any children. He doesn't want to have children with more than one woman. He just wants to have one, that's how he grew up. Only one, all his siblings are from one mother, and that's what he wants for his life. He said he really wants a daughter first, and it's bad because me, I've always felt like I'm gonna have a daughter. Even though this wasn't the first date. Also, this was 3 or 4 days after, right, where we were talking about this, having a child, not having a child, but our future plans on whether we want a child or whatever. So anyway, he's saying, I want to have a child. and only one child, and I want a daughter. Like, he had all these plans. Guys, when I say he literally had plans where like he really wanted his daughter to play tennis. Like, I want to be I want to be a girl dad so bad, and just this, that, help her with this, help her with that. And I'm like, I don't know, and maybe you guys could be like, Zogie, come on, you should have known. So I'm just like, okay, that's like really nice and cool, da 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 da. I'm thinking, yeah, this guy is serious about, he's like, a man must take care of the family. Like, he's like, I just really want to have like the family unit, yeah? Guys, try not the next day. He called, no, he messaged me. He's just like, can I ask you a question respectfully? I'm like, yeah, sure. He's just like, how long do you think it will take for you to settle down with someone? And I'm like, oh, like, in terms of settling down, like, I don't really have a like number, because for me, I can't lie, I've always said it to all my friends, I could actually marry a guy in 6 months. As long as one thing.
We'll get to that part here. All right, let me read those comments. Guys, I'm still here with you. I hope you're enjoying the gist. Something just chilly this afternoon to just relax our head, you know. It's not every time the seriousness of everything, all right? That's why I saw this gist and I'm like, it's sweet. Zeno says, I'm okay with a coffee shop. Oh. Some guys would hold taking you to an expensive place over your head. I will express, I will, let me read that comment again. Okay, you would like to go to where it's expensive when you know the relationship is leading somewhere. Come on, which guy? Which kind of people they date this time and age, Zeno? So because you take me to one expensive place, then you now hold it over my head that, oh, I took you to your expensive restaurant, whatever. Are you okay? Are you okay? Which kind of men they're outside now? Oh God. If you want us to do the expensive date, let's go. If you're saying it's coffee shop, I am down, but I won't say that a man is offering to take me to an expensive restaurant, and I'll now say let's go to a coffee shop because I want to be the very understanding, thunder fire understanding. See, let me just tell you women something. Let me just say something. Anything you know that you will not finish, don't start it. If you know you like the expensive things, that's what you like. Don't come and cut down because, oh, you want to let it look like, oh, I'm very understanding, I can plan with a man. In short, some men, that woman where they chop their money, that ain't good for them. Chop it. So if you don't work, I don't chop your food, you don't go. Do you know, say the street is not smiling, no? Have you not heard that men are splitting bills on dates? I will not go. I will not go. I don't understand. You invite me on a date, you now tell me to split bill. Choice in the year. Hey, wahala dey for this dating world. Thank God that I have graduated out of this stage. Because what is this one? You tell me, girl, I want to take you out on a date, then you tell me to split the bill. Lady say, as long as Naim suggests, I go go that fancy restaurant. What if you don't marry me safe at the end, especially first day? I'm telling you. Lady T, I'm telling you. Choice, suffer no good though. Suffer no good. Say they don't understanding why. They no good nothing. Understanding why catch fire. But see, and this understanding, and most of us that are married, this understanding, they limit plenty things. You will be doing understanding. They will not take you out on dates. They will not take you to nice things because you are doing understanding. They will not understand the catch fire. If you know you like that luxurious restaurant, don't come and tell me to split bill with you. Don't come and tell me to split any bill with you. Let's go. Yeah, you won't go on dates. And that is why every woman have your money. Have your money. And when you go on dates, me, I no come tell me you go chop what they call that one? Octopus, abikini, expensive one. Just eat the normal things that you eat there when you go on the date. When they say you be now, like some girls, they'll take them on a date. That's when they want to go and eat all their life there. Zeno say, I will not understand until I get there. God, I beg go. No, when we did our own, we did understanding. Me, I will not lie. When me, I was going to marry and do all this thing, I was doing understanding. If it's now, yeah, but I don't see it. When me, I was going to get married, I was doing understanding. Like, oh yeah, you need to understand, you need to plan. But if you can afford what you order, but he thinks it's too expensive, hey, I don't understand. This choice is not nice. Choice says she will eat and make takeaway for her fans on YouTube. Zino, this your question is deep, oh. This your question is deep, oh. Choice. Please, how do we answer this Zino question? Zino say, but what if you can afford your order, but he thinks the order is too expensive? I don't understand. So you tell me let's go to an expensive restaurant and I take something that is in moderation and you're saying it's too expensive. Maybe then we should start putting the question of, please, what's your budget? Hey, now we're dating in these days is not even giving, no. This dating pool is crazy. Elizabeth said, being understanding. No choice. So what does she do? Will you now pay for the food by yourself when the guy tell you that the food is too expensive? That's what Zino is saying. Because you are there in the fancy restaurant now, the guy is now saying the thing is too expensive. What you go can do? It should be ready. Simple. It should be ready. How can you take me to a fancy restaurant and you're telling me that you cannot pay? Hey, you must be joking now. You're not ready now. It's not like we are going to that fancy restaurant every day. So you saw me, you think I'm attractive, and you want to get into the pool now, obviously. You should be ready, and which I'm not going to be a cheerful giver and just give you. But you want to win me over because when I enter into your house, if you decide to marry me, I'm the one that will suffer more. Before guys say make una go fancy place, you must ready. Yes, now Jen say I actually think if someone asks to split bill, they really don't want to see me again. Simple. I should split bill. I will split the bill. He go pay me, oh. But God knows say you know see me again. Mama Fire say I know they do understand. Understanding fire, catch fire. Let me read this Elizabeth's comment. It's sweet. She said being understanding makes a man treat you less, especially if you no get conscience. That is the bad thing there. When you now go and do understanding for a wicked man, hey. If you now go and do understanding, both married or both wanting to get married, if you go and do understanding for a wicked man, no, we are no. For that splitting bill part is not for married people. It's for those that are yet to. Elizabeth, those that are yet to. We are not saying for people that are already married though for the splitting bill. But just as Jen said, any man that tells me you want to take me on a date, we are not married yet, right? And you say you want to take me on a date, and you say we should split bill. You are not ready. Zeno says, but there's times where you have to compromise being understanding, compromise the thing. See, we are not saying that, women should be vile, you should be mean, should be this, you should be that, you should be... No, we are not saying that, Zeno. We are not saying that. We are not saying that. But seriously, don't lower your standard because of anybody. That's what we are saying. If you know what you like is the good thing of life, and the man that is coming, you are ready to manage with him, go ahead. Go ahead. We are not saying don't do. But what we are saying is, don't say a man wants to take you to a fancy place on a first date, and then you are saying because you want to do understanding on your first date, oh, let's just go to somewhere cheap. Okay, I missed a comment. Let me go back. Zeno said I missed the comment. You said you would know until you get there now. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, I understand now, Zeno. I won't know until I get there. What if he now says, oh, let's split bill? Okay. Jen says, okay, Elizabeth said, I get, yeah. Jen says, society has just made dating complicated because what's all this mathematics? Atayao. Like the standard way of dating is a man says, oh, I want to take you on a date. If it's a fancy restaurant, if it's a cheap restaurant, whatever, but you say you've chosen a restaurant, you've let me know this is where you want us to go to, and we just go, and you pay for everything, every damn thing. And if I'm very nice, I can decide that, oh, I want to chip in, and you as a gentleman, you tell me no, don't worry. I'm expecting you to tell me no, don't worry. My first date with my husband, I've known my husband, I knew my husband before we decided to start. Like I've known him, he's my friend. He was my friend for years. But we now decided to go to one eatery in our in my area then. So we got there, we ordered. I mean, I had a business. I had my salon functioning, running. I was good. I don't need your money that time. Oh, Nigerian government, God will punish you for scattering my shop. You know, I was a big girl in my own level then. I had my shop, business was good. I was, I had student learning under me. So when he said, oh, let's go on a date, I like, okay. We went there, and that was the place that was popping. Me, I didn't do fancy anyway that time. That place was popping, so we went, and then we went to get food. And it got to the time to pay. While he was paying for ease, I was bringing out my money to pay. Like, I didn't wait. But that was also my test, though. That was also my test for him, guys. I will not lie. That was also my test for him. So I was bringing out my cards to pay, and I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm going to pay for it. I was like, oh, like, it's fine, no, it's not, I can take care of it. But like, don't worry, I want to pay, don't worry. I said, at least it's like, this man, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And he paid for it, and we ate. And from that day, I was like, okay, you don't pass this stage. Check. And I started checking for other things that I wanted. I've missed lots of comments because I've been talking. Zeno, try sleep small. I think you are a pastor now. Mom, Charles does not want Zeno to be doing mathematics. Chop it. Elizabeth said, God knows I will never split bill with anybody, even my husband. If a man, you don't have money to go all the way out, then go to where you can afford. Simple. Back to what that thing that Jen told us. If you are a man, you want to take a lady out, you don't have the money to do that big thing, then just come down to the level. Come down to the level that you can come down to. And if I dig you enough and you tell me this is the restaurant we're going to, I will go there with you. You don't need to come and overdo because you want to impress me. You want to go and borrow money. Me, I will go and I will chop. I will not do nice woman. I will chop. When I was in the dating world, I never dated any idiot that would expect us to split bill. Because she laughed. Because I always dated people way ahead. I'm telling you, which one is split bill? Are you okay? I beg. Let's continue listening to Zogie before I go verse on this thing. This better carry your split bill and go far. Even inside marriage, self kwanu. Yes, if you say, oh babe, get dressed, I'm taking you out. That means you are ready to spend on me. In short, anything I eat, pay. I never spent any penny when I was dating my husband. Yes, so please, I don't split bill. I'm just saying it's common now. I know, no, we know, Zeno, we know it's not you. You just gave us a scenario. Split bill, say, wait, you know, be data girl. Data blood, dead the body now. You just gave us a scenario that what if, Zeno, we understand now. Whoever asks for the dates to go with intention, simple. If you ask for the dates, get ready to pay. Don't come and ask me for let's go on a date. Then I beg. But just as Zeno said, that the dating world is crazy these days. So I understand.
To all my friends, I could actually marry a guy in 6 months. As long as
okay, there's something she said here now that I wanted to talk about. Excuse me. Marrying a guy in 6 months. Me, I don't want to say me my own. I married my husband within 3 months. 3 months, like we got married. Like 3 months, but I'd already known him for like 12 years before that 3 months. So when I say I married him in 3 months, some people that will hear it to be like, hey, you just see my 3 months, you just marry him. No. I'd already known him for long. So what do you guys think? Marrying a man within 3 months, 6 months, with the kind of things that are out there, do you think when you date for long is better or when you marry within short period? What do you guys think? I bet drop comments, let's know. But me, my own, I would say yes, I married in 3 months. I really didn't, I've known him as my friend, so marrying in just 3 months, I entered into the marriage and I started finding out a lot of things. But there are some people that we still date for 1 year, 2 years. Inside the marriage, that's when they are still finding out a lot of things. So what do you guys think about that? Marrying in 6 months, in just 3 months? What do you guys think? Let me see. Who no get money, sit down for sofa, watch movie, no carry me go where I go split bill. Simple, lady TTV, simple. Don't go carry me go where I don't know. I they go split nonsense. But what do you guys think about this one? Marrying within 6 months, within 3 months, and then What do you guys think? Does it make sense? Or dating for a longer period? Because Zogie, sorry, there was saying that she can marry somebody within 6 months. And if you ask me, Sha, I don't think it's too short though, because some of these men, you even date them for 2 years, you don't know shit. I don't think you can ever find out everything, no matter how long. I agree. I agree. Elizabeth said, when you date, Biko, keep your shame for house. If you won't go out, if the guy know this my girl no get shame, they will respect themselves and act better. All these independencies, they cause wahala. They tell you, I'm a big girl. I got everything I need. I don't need a man. Where Abani? If I hear, once we are going on that date, I need a man to pay. Yeah. Once we are going, let's keep listening to Zogie. Her name is Zogie the Jumeni. Credit to her for allowing us, analyze a video here and just go into different perspective.
I will put you before the Lord. I will put you before God, right? And I will pray, I will fast, and I'll be like, God, show me signs. If this is the guy that's not for me, every single time I've done that, I haven't really fasted for any guy, but when I've done the prayer, everyone knows that prayer. When I've done the prayer where, God, if this guy is not for me and he doesn't have the right intentions, remove him from my life. And you see, one thing my Lord, my Savior, my God does each and every single time is remove.
But do you guys think this thing even works? Because I'm sure a lot of us prayed that prayer. God, guys, don't worry. Story times, maybe some kind of story times. I might just have it on, Princess Banigo, maybe. But this prayer of, if this man is not the one for me, oh God, remove him from my life. Just give me a sign. To the married women that are watching, did you make that prayer point? To the single, Zeno says it works. So, but let me read your comment before that one. Zeno said, I am not a fan of dating for too long. As long as you are dating with intention, both parties are aware and are in agreement. Yes. Date for a few years if you have not been friends. Parallel. Okay. 105 says they date for a few years. What time they go? 105. Time they go. For me, I don't support dating for too long because you can never completely know someone. Abby, but what are your deal breakers? Hey, women, we need to be doing some discussions like this on StreamYard where we can all call in and talk. You see that deal breaker? That was something that I did not know that I needed in my life. As a young girl who was still single and in the dating pool, I didn't know that your deal breaker, you need to outline it so that as you are seeing it in the guy, you are canceling him. X. I didn't know. So there were some times that you meet a guy, you guys are dating, and you know you don't like that thing, but you'll be like, that mentality of, a woman has to be understanding, you have to tolerate some things. Reject it. Write your deal breaker boldly, know what you want. So as you are seeing it, you are throwing the man away. The moment I wrote down my deal breakers, what I want and what I don't want, it defines. Once you come to me, you like me, you want us to. Once I just go first date, come back like this, fling you. If it's not working, once we converse 1, 2, 3, 1 week, it's not, throw you away. So that deal breaker that you said, Elizabeth, I agree with my full chest. It will help you have defined. You will define it very well. Let me read comments. People have dated for 5 years and only got to know some deal breakers only after they got married. This thing of dating, just do what works for you and pray to God to help you. That one is very important. That prayer too. Don't be the queen of the ring. Date maybe minimum 2-3 years, then go on the next stage, right? Zeno said, Mom of 5, I agree with you. I am of a very unholy opinion, and lots of people will never agree, but I subscribe to living with your partner or at least staying together for a longer period. It saves time. Just as you said, Jen, it's an unholy opinion, but it is your opinion and that makes it count. Now, there are some of us women who have lived with partners. Like me, I did not live with my husband before we got married. It was after we got married, that was when I moved into his place. In short, as soon as we did the first legal stage, as soon as we signed that court, I don't turn wife. So, and I knew I wasn't going to do a big church wedding or whatever. Hey, Cynthia, my love, welcome. I knew I wasn't going to do a big church wedding or anything like that. So, but for those that are staying with their partners, what if you stay with that man, you know, you and he's not ready for pregnancy, you get belay, the man say, me, you go comot time. He say, me, you go comot time. You know, that is not ready. You know, because when you're staying with him, you start doing the knocking now. You'll be knocking on a regular. You can't be staying with a man, I will tell you to bring the puna, you tell him you are not doing. How? You will submit puna. You will submit it and knock. So what do you do, Jen? And he's not ready. I will read out your comments, Jen. Let me go up and see if I'm missing anything first. With all the deal breakers, please be realistic and write down which, with the help of God, some people mistake preference with deal breaker. Yes, so Dino, you are right. Right with this one. They will be mistaking preference, what they prefer, with a deal breaker. I knew my deal breaker. In short, as soon as I visited my husband for the first time, I entered into his bathroom. It was freaking clean. For a man, it was one of my deal breaker. I know they find man with dirty. We know some men cannot see dirty. I had the godly parts of it that I was praying for. For the godly parts, I had them. You understand? But as soon as I entered his bathroom, organized, his kitchen, there were no dirty dishes. Everything well organized. I was like, this man is organized though, you know. So when we are saying deal breaker, we're not saying, oh, what you want, not what you define as your own deal breaker. Just know. Cynthia said, why are they here now? We are talking about relationships, Cynthia. That is why they here now. Jen say, all these weekend visits don't do anything, in my opinion. They will show you highlights real. Okay. Can't you get pregnant in the weekend? You can get pregnant too. Even the one that you say, let me just go and do and clean mouth, you can get pregnant. The one that you say, let me just go and do, I just clean out, you can get pregnant. It's true, Sha. You have a point, Jen, with this one. But the Lord is our muzu. For this dating matter. Dating matter is so wide. Marriage matter is so wide. At the end of the day, Shami, I know that one rule does not apply to every relationship. One rule does not apply to every relationship. So do what works for you. If living with the man is what you feel will work for you, I beg, do it. If staying outside is all work for you, do it. If dating 3 months, 6 months, 3 years is all work for you, just do what work for you. But just know what you want out of the relationship so that you know what you are doing. That's just all I can say. So, because some people live with man, it's well. And some they still did not live with man. It's still, it's well. Elizabeth said, lols, I doubt if I dated my husband for even up to 3 months. A man knows what he wants even on the first date. An intentional man is a willing one. Yes, I agree completely. And the reason I agree with this statement is that, you see, a man that knows what he wants, that knows what he wants and he sees that thing in you, he will not start stressing you. Except the one that is not financially there. Elizabeth, what do you think? When the man is not maybe financially there, but he really likes you, he knows you are what he wants, he might not, wait for some years, and you guys are still getting to know each other and plan or whatever. But if the man is financially there and he sees what, some are not even financially there, but they know what they want and they let it know. They let you know that you are what we want, you're what I want, you're the one I want to spend the rest of my life with, and they give their all. So this thing is just very wide, Sha. There's no one straight way to this relationship thing. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Let's keep listening to Zogie.
Those said people. So anyways, that's why I say I would marry technically someone in 6 months or a short time period, because I will always bring God into the conversation and keep praying that, God, if this is the guy for me, please let me know, show me signs. If he's not the one for me, remove him. So I feel like if he's still there and I have that conviction in myself and just like something is telling me this is your husband, yeah, I'll marry him. Do you know what I mean? I don't need years. But anyways, I didn't say all of this to him. I'm saying it to you guys. So anyways, going back to the question of how long it'll take you to settle, I said to him, I don't have a particular time, like I'll see how it goes. And he goes, another question that I really want to know is, would you have a child without being married? Now, we had touched upon this here, and he said, yeah, he's a Nigerian guy. He goes, if he's with a Nigerian woman and the mother of his child is Nigerian, he knows for sure he's going to marry her. He will definitely marry her. But if there was any other...
I see. I see. Can you guys still hear me? The network is not working. Can you guys hear me though? Please double tap for me. Oh. I'm going to school. Okay, you're going for school runs. Okay, me, I will soon go. Use protection now. Mama Five say use protection. Don't be small, oh, Lord. Let's see. You know, you're right. The issue. Wait, I'm coming. We'll come back, Zogie. The issue with most ladies today is that they don't even ask the right questions during dating. I tell you, I agree. You knew your husband for 12 years, though, so you know him as a person. Yes, I knew him as a person, but I didn't know him as per the dating, aspect of relationship. Like, because we're not dating, was my friend. Like, it was just my friend who we used to gist and whatnot, but I didn't know him as per, the dating aspect and whatever. I didn't know all that about him. Cynthia said, my husband's neighbor asked me if it's the guy that uses white towel I'm looking for. Baba uses everything white. Deal breakers should be realistic. Yes. Use protect. Mama Five say use protection if you are going to stay there. Going for okay. Just don't knock before marriage. I come in peace. Okay, now this is the thing. Jen says stay with the man. I know him. Zeno said don't knock before marriage, and that is why I said me. I'm not going to come here and school anybody that's knock or don't knock. Oh. Just know what works for you. Sometimes you will make mouth and say you will not knock. You will not knock. Okay, Zeno said, Jen said, yes, Pastor Zeno. Zeno said, Jen, I am not a pastor. Let me see. A man who isn't network, stop now. Mama Five, are you saying no? Don't nag before marriage. That is the standard thing anyway. Don't nag before marriage, but I mean, this is okay. Mama Five, are you saying don't knock before marriage? Is that what you're saying? Let's understand, okay? That's why I like StreamYard for conversations like this, but maybe going forward, I'll be coming with StreamYard. Mama Five, are you saying don't knock before marriage? Just as Zeno has said, let me know. Let's keep listening to
wasn't she what the woman wants, whether marriage is something that she wanted. Now, he said...
Elizabeth said, we standard. Elizabeth is the normal standard way now. Like, everybody wants to just, what everybody will teach and preach is don't do the do before marriage. Try, keep your body, preserve your body. Don't, do equal. Don't let them this guagua you understand, before marriage. That is what a lot of people will preach. And if I ever have a daughter, that is what I'm going to preach to my daughter, that don't do before marriage. So that's what I mean by the standard way, the normal way, the right way. That's the right way. Let me put it like that. If I have a daughter, I'm going to tell her, don't do anything sexually with any. In short, I'll preach to her and tell her, your body is golden and you don't need to submit your body to any man. Don't let any cajoling that the man will say be what is going to make you to put your body down. And don't say that, if I don't give him my body, he's going to leave. Any man that is going to leave you because you didn't give him your body, that means he's not the man for you. If the man is going to say, you didn't give me your body, so therefore, with this relationship, is not going to work, let him go. Let him go. He's not the man for you. It's as simple as that. And that's a period. I don't know why this network is doing this rubbish, making people leave my live stream.
He said, another one thing, a man will tell you, men will tell you, he said what he said, but me, I didn't really do.
No, Mama Five, me, I'm not saying for people who go man also. I'm saying for the regular normal chick and guy, where they date guy, wait, if I get pikin and she won't begin enter this dating world, I go advise her. I don't go tell her say go stay with man. I don't go tell her say may go dey knack man. I go advise her say if you fit keep your kwekus, keep am, because boys are not smiling. Boys are not smiling. That's what I mean, mom of five. I know they talk say babe, we don't know wetin dey. All of I say, don't go to compromising places with men, period. Body no be firewood. True, anybody can fall for that one. But just as I said, if I have my daughter, that's what I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her. Because some of these men out here, they are not smiling. And some of them will make it feel like, oh, girls are doing it anyway. So what are you being stingy about? Don't ever make any man that make you feel like your body is not special. And what are you being, it's not worth it. Your body is golden. If you decide you don't want to do, you have every right. And if you decide to do too, you have every right. It's your body. Narwana Inanki. Let's continue listening to Zogie.
But me, I didn't really deep it. I didn't understand that. My man is saying, oh, if she's Nigerian, like myself, I will marry her. But he didn't go far to say, and this is the reason why he said he will marry a Nigerian, because the Nigerian culture does not permit, nor does it support, like, having a child out of wedlock. If it happens, yeah. But if you intentionally try and impregnate a woman and you're not trying to marry her, her family will call you up on it. Her family can go as far to say you're not going to see your child unless you wed our daughter. Like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? So he knows that about the Nigerian culture, which is why he said, if she's not Nigerian, even though he said, I'll see what she wants, essentially saying marriage is not something you want. You want to have all these children. You want a baby mother. You want only one mother of your child, but you do not want marriage, because why are you putting the onus on? Oh, we'll see where it goes. If you know as a man you want marriage, you will be like, yeah, my wife, my wife, the mother of my children. You won't be like, oh well, we'll see if she wants to get married. Mm-hmm. Do you want to get married? But anyways, he now asked me, he goes, would you consider having a child? And not be married? I was like, yeah, that's never gonna happen. I will never ever intentionally have a child.
Me, I applaud women. No, I won't lie to you guys. I applaud women who intentionally just decides to have a child with a man, and there's no marriage in the plan. He's never going to marry you. I applaud them. True. Jen says, I will tell my sons to protect his body because his body is a temple. I think men don't realize women are using them as well, because if we have a society where we all respect and love our bodies, people won't belittle relationship to just sex. True. Yes. This is a big point. What to educate I'm glad that I have a husband that can talk to the boys, because sometimes I wonder when my kids get to that stage, what am I going to, as in like, how am I going to go about this conversation, talking to them also. Who is this one here? Let me put you in timeout. I wonder also, like, how am I going to go about talking to my kids and whatnot? Yes, you've missed Ozino, but I hope your meeting went well. So I wonder, how am I going to go about talking to my male children, and whatnot also. That was why I just touched down on the daughter part, because I feel like as a woman is easy. But that's why I like conversation like this, because I am learning also as I'm communicating with you guys. I'm seeing stuff that I am learning also. I'm picking one or two also during this conversation. So yes, it is what it is. Thank you, Abby. So yeah, so far that is where we are. Having a child out of wedlock. I mean, like, how do you tell me to just have a child for you and there's no marriage in the plans? Oh, do you want to have a child? Do you mind having a child? Are you kidding me? Do you know what it is to be pregnant for 9 months? You're literally risking your life to bring that child to the world for a man who does not value you enough to be his wife. You just want me to be a baby mama. I mean, it's not like we did the do and then pregnancy came along the way. It wasn't planned and you're like, oh, I'm not ready right now and there's nothing we can do. Is you're intentionally telling me that I should get pregnant and make you a father, whereas you're not ready to wife me. You must be crazy. You must be very, very crazy. You must be very, very crazy.
But ever intentionally have a child with a guy that doesn't want marriage.
Yeah, they
why would I do that?
I wonder.
Like, if you're with someone and you fall pregnant, yeah?
Which is what I just said.
You know, it just happened.
Yes.
But if you are going through a relationship and a guy has told you, oh, I might or might not marry you, but you need to have my children.
Hey!
You need to have my children before.
You know what talk? You might or might not marry me, but I should have children. No be juju. When you didn't jazz me, I will open my 2 eyes to sacrifice my body, my titties, my everything. Do you know what it is? That's almost 3 years. The first 3 years of a child, when you give birth, what it is. You will not sacrifice it for one man that is not ready to wife you. Let me read Elizabeth's comment. Elizabeth says, bam. It is no brainer for me when I see ladies becoming baby mama for men who don't value them enough to marry them. Duh! What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? And I'm not saying these things don't happen, even in our families, you know, in families here and there, it happens. But you as an individual, you need to know what you want. If you don't value me enough to wife me, then why am I being a mother to your child? If, like, we didn't plan it and something happened between us sexually and pregnancy happens, then that is a different case that, oh yeah, we didn't plan. But for me to just intentionally lie down for you to impregnate me, and then I will do all those wife things, nurturing the child. There you go. Female condom deal, last.
You need to have my children, or you need to have my children before I even consider having a marriage with you.
Some will even go as far as telling you that you need to have children so that they will know if your womb is working. Women are going through a lot sometimes, because what manner of talk is that? Like when you get pregnant first, then we will now see, and then the women too will now we now go and get pregnant first to see. Now, wow, some mentality needs to be orientated.
You must be crazy.
Very crazy.
Some ain't right. I can say that for free. But anyways, I was like, no, yeah, I'm not. Then he was just like, oh, he calls me and was like, that's such a shame because I wanted us to make sure that he's obviously, I know that this is still early days, but I really see a future with you and I want to make sure that we're aligned. And you know me, I'm an intentional guy. And he's like, having a family is something I really...
Please, how is you being a baby mama to you, you're not going to marry me? How does that mean you are an intentional guy? You are not intentional, you are crap. Zogie, I understand now why you said you gave up on love, because how can you tell me that you're an intentional guy? You want me to be a baby mama to you, and you say you're intentional. I mean, get the let me not use that kind of word, but get the hell out of my face, man. Get the hell out of my face. And you tell me you're intentional, what? Women, as in the things we go through in the name of settling down, sometimes it's just annoying.
You want in the next couple of years, and I'm looking for the right person, then you know, the right woman that will be the mother of my child. And you know, like, there's no pressure on you, but I feel like you will be such a great mother, but I won't be a great wife. And I was like, what about a wife? He's like, yeah, definitely one day. He's like, is this like a non-negotiable for you? Is there any wiggle room? Would you ever like consider having a child first and just see where it goes in terms of marriage?
See my expression, I can't even help it.
Guys!
Hey! Let's shout. Look at that.
If you were me, would you not give up on dating?
He used to give up.
Freaking dying, like, I'm so done. I thought I had done everything right. I thought I done everything right by making sure, like, I didn't even make sure, but he was very, like, okay, he's planning.
Thank you, Jen, my darling. Thank you so much.
The dates, he's saying, let's go here, let's go on there. We're speaking not too much regularly on the phone, like, we speak much more in person than on the phone. Like, we're very clear with our intentions. He's making time to see me. He's being very forefront. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is making sense. This is making sense. Only for you to tell me that you purposely want to make me a single baby mother.
Like in 2024.
You purposely want to have a thing. You purposely want to just have a baby mom. You know that having a baby mom and just having a baby there, you would technically still have, you for the most part, have access to that woman in terms of her physically, emotionally, sexually, everything. But you will not wed her because he knows, according to Nigerian customs, in as much as uncles or all of these guys may not respect their marriage, they know that there's a level of responsibility that comes with being a husband. So more time, even if the husband is cheating on the wife or whatever, in front of the family, in front of her family, his family, he's the perfect husband. He does everything because he knows that in the culture and the religion, he can't get away without being a good husband. Even if he's not a good husband behind closed doors, in front of everyone, he knows that he needs to do. He knows he has a responsibility. So these guys are now saying, F all of that. I don't want the responsibility of being a husband. Maybe one day, but I want a child.
Nonsense. Because, and the reason why they want that child is because they realize probably that, time is ticking and they're not ready to commit to marriage. So you want a child, you look at it that, I'm 30, I'm 32 right now. If I can get a lady that can just have a child or that is having children for me, I'm not ready to be a husband. I still have my free space to do what I want, but there's a woman who is having the babies for me. So, I mean, you can still do what you want. I beg, Jerry, I beg.
Family.
He wished to give up on love.
I want one woman to have my child. I want a solid family unit. And that is what really tipped me off. That's why I'm just like, you know what? Let me just leave this whole situation, dating situation alone for now.
I agree.
Because one thing I realized, also, heads up, this video is going to be long, guys. But because there's just so much that's going in my head. When it comes to dating this year, I told you, I have put everything before God. And every single situation I've been in, not many years, like the 2-3 situations I've been in, I feel like God has really seen me through it and really led me away from certain situations and really said to me, like, my daughter, like, this is not the guy for you. This is not the situation. This is not who your future husband. This is not who your future husband is going to be. So leave the situation. And as someone, I am someone who, when I really like someone, I am an anxiously attached person. That's my dating style. When I really like you, and that is one of my biggest downfalls when it comes to dating. Being anxiously attached to someone is so mentally draining. Like, if even, I will say to you guys, it's even a prayer point. I don't want to be anxiously attached because you just feel like, is it going as good as it's supposed to go? You can notice any small changes. You overthink, and it's that overthinking that I hate so much because you get into your head. You almost start imagining situations that are not really there. But one thing about being anxiously attached and also having a spirit of discernment is that you're always right. In as much as you don't want to be right. When you feel the shift, you're right. When you feel that something is off, you're right. So being someone that's anxiously attached here and trying to, actually navigate life, try and progress in life, one thing dating has done with dating certain guys who triggered my anxious attachment, it threw me off things that I really enjoy doing, which is content creation. Because of my brain, because if I'm being anxiously attached, I can still function as a person. Obviously, it's never that deep yet. I'll do my work, but when it comes to content creation requires. So when it comes to content creation, mental health, emotional health, that is why I have taken a break. I've stepped back. Me can't do it. me can't, because right now me just can't. I have placed, don't mean that I don't want love one day, doesn't mean I don't want to marry one day, doesn't mean, but I've always been someone also when it comes to like the timeline of things.
Right. So I understand her, because when I saw the video, guys, I am just watching this video to this point, like in real time with you guys. I did not watch it so that I can genuinely, enjoy the video, and I did enjoy talking about this. See, to my ladies, it is okay to take a break if you feel like, oh, the people I'm meeting right now, love is not working, relationship is not working, and it's okay to just take a break and meet people and just be friends with them for whenever, just be friends with them, just be friends, just keep them as friends. As I would always say, the person I ended up marrying was one of my friends, right? He was a very good friend that would come around, would chit chat, would talk, would discuss, and it would go. But at the end of the day, when I was ready to settle and I know that there was the interest, we got talking about it and we ended up together. So I understand why she was saying that she had given up on love, because with this kind of experience, meeting a man who is telling you, who is everything, you've seen everything he is, you like it, you like him, and then he goes about telling you, oh, would you be willing? I want a strong family unit. I just want one woman to have my children. And you're like, okay, yes, you're making sense. This is giving, right? Oh, it's like, well, I've met the one. No, like maybe even if you're gisting your friends, you're like, oh, I think I finally met the one. No, the way this guy is talking. And then it comes with the bombshell of, would you mind having children? For who? For what? I would just choose to make that very life-changing decisions to have a child. That even bringing that child into the world, it requires God for you to go through that process and even come back. Then you're not even wifing me, so I know I'm sacrificing. You're telling me to just take that decision when it's not like even pregnancy happened along the way. Anyway, it's a good thing that he told her upfront, because if she had, gone ahead to start dating him proper, like they're in a relationship proper, and then she end up finding out that this guy, this is the kind of person he is, I think she might end up feeling more hot. I think so. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know you guys enjoyed the conversation. I know some of you are just listening in the background while you're doing one or two, and some of you that could typed in. Thank you everyone for the thumbs up. Thank you to everyone who came to this live stream. I will try and bring more conversational live stream. It doesn't have to always be about relationship, but it could be marriage. So even those that are not married can also just listen and give their thoughts. It could be life, it could be anything, more live streams like this for us to just talk about and learn one or two. Thank you everyone, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye for now.